You guys came in instantaneously, man. That's
I
pretty
dropped
good.
the link on
Mhm.
You dumped us.
Oh, I came back now. Come on.
Oh, you dumped us.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's good. We were talking about Texas, anyways.
Come on, man. You guys gonna continue to give me shit about Texas now?
Well, actually, we heard some horror stories about the Netherlands. Stuff I didn't know. Seriously, I have no idea.
I think Maria is probably a participant of some of those horror stories.
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird because like I follow the UN every year. They put out the list of the best countries to live in, and the Netherlands is always top 10, always, and Norway and Sweden. And
Yeah.
just I don't know. He doesn't seem very happy.
Jonathan Edwards, if you want to come in, sir, the link is in the description. Come on in. Free show, free for all. Everybody could come in and have a chat. Let's have
Nudity
a
is accepted.
chat. Not on my channel.
Well, you should have told me that earlier, TQA, because I'm fully naked, covered in goat's blood.
Well, I tell you, I tell you what though. No cameras are on. If cameras start turning on, I'm gonna start booting motherfuckers.
Oh,
Well, you're friends with that nude guy that dances around all the time. What's his name? He's your buddy.
Zoom?
Yeah, him.
But he knows
But-
not to drop the camera.
Oh, he does. He does. It's not on YouTube though. He's got another Vimeo or something where he really does
You
a
guys
nice dance.
Yeah. Well, see, from what I understand about Vimeo,
Yeah.
Vimeo is not so hard on the censoring type stuff. You know what I mean? I can understand because YouTube, on YouTube that watch YouTube constantly, so I could understand why YouTube would crack down on that stuff, but it's a little more free, I guess.
Well, you can go topless, Johnny. No big deal.
No thanks. I'm not going to be getting down to the bare essentials for the public. I don't think so.
Well, we need to get Hector in the room. He'll do his gun dance.
Oh,
There's
gee.
more things being said here than I need to know.
Too much information.
Yes, guys ain't the right sex, so I don't give a shit.
How are you finding Colorado sex? I found it a little different at altitude, so to speak.
I am single.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
Jonathan
usually
Edward
the
in the
most.
chat. Jonathan Edward in the chat is saying that he's got 7 or 8 of his friends listening to my channel right now as we have the live show. So that's pretty cool.
Oh. Are they wearing clothes?
Oh, jeez.
You're such a prude. You live in the marijuana capital of the world and you're a prude.
And that has nothing to do with prude. I tell you, it's the wrong sex. I don't hear no female voices, so I don't care.
Well, you just need a bomb, that's all.
No,
Everybody.
I don't care how much I ever
Martha,
did. The last time I got high with my son was maybe 2, 3 years old, and even then, no, guys don't do. I'm sorry, no, no, it don't work for me.
Martha's idea of a good time, everybody, is getting high and naked.
With Hector. Where's Hector?
Where Hector is tonight. I don't have access to a phone because I usually text him when I have shows, but phone right now.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Maybe he'll show up here in a little bit.
So,
Yes,
Johnny,
but
who else do you hate?
I'll just have to have a chocolate.
What else do I hate?
Yeah. Other than religion.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's good.
One of the things that I hate the most is a thief.
Yeah, the one that took your TV.
Yeah, and all of a sudden today, tablet went missing. So
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'd be getting out of that state. I'm sorry. I mean, not that you can't get robbed anywhere, but geez.
yeah.
Where are you living? In a trailer park or something?
No, I live in a little questionable, if you will.
Oh, it sounds like Detroit.
Little. I have to look up
Yeah.
the word little.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. I mean, I don't know. It's just tired of it, man. I'm getting tired of all the bullshit.
No kidding.
But they're Christians. They can't be doing anything wrong.
Yeah, good Christians, evangelicals.
Christians, they're good, God-fearing whenever it's convenient for them people.
One of these high-tech vape machines.
Ooh.
See?
She got me. It was something that I've been wanting for a while.
Are you a smoker?
I used to smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes about. I wanted to say pretty damn near months ago.
How much is a pack of cigarettes in Texas?
The kind that I buy runs me about $5.45 a pack.
Do you know here they're $10?
You hear that are $10. The most expensive ones that we got here right now cost about $8.
See, I go to the reserve and I buy them for $1.50 a pack. Yeah, the reserve sells them.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to go to the reservation.
Mm. So I guess we're all white trash.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, I see that little Afghan on your couch. And the Picasso's on the wall.
Well, okay, wait a second. Female. Don't bury yourself. That my wife made this.
There's nothing wrong with being white trash. I'm proud of it.
There is, if you can afford not to be.
Hey,
My
Martha,
mother's from
now,
Iowa. That's the best trash ever.
or not, Martha, I'm actually Spanish. I'm a Spaniard.
You're Spanish? Aren't they going to deport you or something?
What's that?
Isn't Trump going to deport your kind?
No, my kind. What do you think I am? An alien? What the fuck?
Well, you look a little brown.
Oh,
Not in Trump land, We can't have the brownies.
oh God.
So how long do you think Trump's going to stay in office before he's either removed?
25th Amendment. They can boot him at any time if they consider him unstable.
Well, he is unstable as fuck.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
totally fucked.
Jonathan Edward in the chat says, I'm white trash. Yeah.
Damn hot trash. Put your picture up. Let's see. I bet you Hector's just smoking.
What Hector's up to? Maybe he'll show up here in a little bit.
Well, I just got to grab another pack of my white trash cigarettes.
There you go.
Back.
White trash doesn't have a camera like that.
Who's that? What's that?
That's my camera.
Is that
Some
Hector?
camera.
See, white trash doesn't have cameras like
You can make good porn with that.
that. This-
Well, everyone,
primary. I'll get my
everyone
secondary
apart from
later.
Paul is white trash.
Really?
Everyone apart from Paul. Paul ain't white trash.
I can think outside the box. That already makes
Well-
them white trash.
Well, I'm not white trash either. I'm Euro trash.
Euro trash.
Euro trash. Well, by the way, speaking of Euro trash, where the hell is my Portuguese bastard, man?
I don't know.
In a long time. Trash in here, damn it.
I ain't white trash. I know how a microwave works.
I know how a microwave works.
Well, I'm white trash. I had a flip phone till last month.
Was only going to be using one to make my cocoa.
Yeah.
Shit. Out of Manhattan or something. Live dangerously.
Manhattan.
No, I don't
But
do do beers.
Well, for New Year's, I got a tall glass of Crown and Coke. It was actually pretty good.
Mm.
Not that I won't drink hard drinks. I just don't.
I haven't touched any alcohol for about 2 years. It was actually quite nice for New Year's.
God.
Well, I found out a long time ago that not at home, but when you go out to a party, it's better to drink beer than the hard liquor because you don't know how strong they make. You know what a beer is, so you know how much you're drinking. But when it comes to the other stuff, you don't know what you're getting, and next thing you could be face down. One guy said at one time, you know you're too drunk because you try to brush something off your shoulder and it's the floor.
Or it's Bill Cosby, one of the two.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be listening to you disgusting people.
You white trash people.
Oh, we're disgusting white trash.
I guess his trailer park's nicer than ours.
Hey, I'm not white trash. I'm Euro trash.
Euro trash, the best kind.
We got some white trash in here. We got some Euro trash in here. We just got some all around trash.
We just need some evangelical trash to really.
Oh no. I've actually had enough of that for a while. These people don't let me talk or don't let anybody talk.
Oh, I like ripping into them.
Had you in the hangout in the show last night, Martha?
What was wrong with them?
We had one in here last night that just wouldn't let anybody talk, man. And we were all wrong.
How can you be wrong about a fictitious book written 2,000 years ago by nomads?
I don't know. No idea.
I thought you would have blinded them with science.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Who's in the chat? Paranor, I see you, buddy. Ass in here, Paranor. Come on now.
Clothing optional. Clothing optional.
No, you must have clothing to be in this hangout. Sorry.
Oh, Johnny, you're like a Mormon. You could be.
Magical underwear.
Oh, magic panties? Yeah.
No. Shit. Don't have any magical underwear. Don't have any magic panties. Don't have any magic anything. I don't believe in magic.
I think we've been dumped by that guy. I think that guy dumped us because he thinks we're white trash. Well, you're brown trash, but I'm white trash. The guy with the Afghan and the awful art on the wall.
Oh no, he went to go get something to drink, probably.
Mm.
Yeah. That's probably what happened.
Where's our buddy from Holland?
I'm here.
Oh, good.
We got Amaria here.
So
I've been friends with Amaria for a long time, believe it or not. We met years ago.
well, I'm not moving to Holland now. I always had a dream about the Netherlands. I just always thought it was like one of the most cool places on earth. But
yeah,
after hearing some stuff, it's like, no, I don't think so.
Or says that he has clothing in the closet.
Well, come out of the closet, my friend.
Also says he has a magical sausage.
Oh, I bet you he does. Yeah. What state's he from?
He lives in Canada.
Oh, he's up here. Is he the one from Vancouver? Because there was a snotty guy on here one night that just knew everything. He knew, no matter what it was, he knew, and it was just like no argument.
That's not Baranor.
Oh, okay. There was a nice guy here the other day from Nova Scotia. I remember him. Well, a white trash guy from Nova Scotia. I forget his name. But he was nice. All the white trash people are nice.
What's up, Forbidden Thinker?
Sound good. By the way, not all trash is good. We're the green kind, and we're monsters.
Green trash? You mean environmentally conscious? What does that mean, green trash?
I'm joking. It's a Cthulhu sort of thing. But anyways, I forgot to mention, Quietist, True Dill Tom wants to do a one-on-one hangout with you.
To send me an email at closetatheist77@gmail.com him to what he wants to talk about.
He wants you to do a lap dance.
Sure thing, and I'll do that. I'll certainly share him that email and see how well that goes.
Yeah. What's up, Agent Black Dog in the chat? Send me an email.
Sure thing, and I gotta get going. I have other things I'm trying to do, but anyways, take care.
Yo.
All right, thank you for coming by.
There's so much rejection to these talk rooms.
So, Amaria, have you masturbated with any barbed wire wrapped baseball bats lately?
Been there, done that, got a t-shirt.
I thought that was more of a German thing.
No, it's also Dutch.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we Dutch people love our German dungeon porn.
Oh, I guess you're close enough to Germany. The kink sort of just floats over the border.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like discipline in Germany. They really love discipline.
Oh yeah, you should see them with their nice tight outfits and their red bands on their arm. Oh, makes me all hot and bothered.
Nah, I think I'd probably be disgusted.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I flipped out in San Francisco. It was too much for me.
How was that?
Somebody farted.
Like someone breathed into a mic or something.
I don't have a mic. It's in the computer.
Yeah. So, Paranor, aren't you going to come in or what, man?
Oh, he's back.
Paul is back. I'll make you a cup of coffee.
I snorted a couple of lines.
Oh, shit.
Cocoa.
Stuff a cup of cocoa.
Isn't that code for Coke?
No.
Yeah.
Code for Coke.
You want to hear me like, Trump, snorting my nose every 5 seconds.
Oh, that freak again.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Did you see what Meryl Streep had to say about him?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, she ripped him up pretty good.
Yeah, I unsubscribed one person because he didn't like what she said, and she didn't put any name, but you know who she was talking about, and it was things he did. It's not hearsay.
Yeah.
It's things you can watch.
Trump supporters don't want to know the truth.
Well, I didn't know where this guy was coming from. I mean, but I just. Well, you're down to 86 subscribers now instead of 87. Like it was a big one anyway.
I don't have any.
Then I had somebody else, nephew said not so much anything bad, but just saying, she's an actress, blah blah blah, that bullshit. So I wrote, if you're somebody, you can't say anything. If you're nobody, you can't say anything.
I'm white trash. I say whatever I like.
Yeah, but do you understand what you're saying?
No, quiet, Johnny. You're brown trash. Nobody's going to listen to you.
The thing is, I don't know. If people don't want to listen to me, that's fine. They can go listen to something else.
Oh, like that. All the Christian freaks?
Camera. It's over there.
What's up?
What's that guy's name? Theo Frankenstein. Have you heard of him? He's a real nutbar. He's got a channel on here. Theo something.
I can't say. I don't know. I can't say that I've heard of that person.
Yeah, there's a few on here like have huge followings, and they're just so radical.
And here's my other camera. This thing.
That's good for porn too.
Oh shit! What's on Martha's mind tonight?
I'm just bored and upset about Obama leaving.
Yeah.
Find the speech on YouTube, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a good speech. It was just sad, that's all. He was such a decent guy. It's like, I mean, not the best president, but sort of reminded me of Jimmy Carter, just a decent person,
Yeah. Well, you're right. He wasn't a decent president. He's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's almost like you can't be a decent person and be the president.
Yeah.
You have to be a little slick and slimy or something. There was no sleaze with him. They couldn't find anything. So they make up shit like he was a Muslim born in Kenya, that he was gay and his wife was a transvestite. I mean, all this weird shit,
Yeah. Okay, let me feature Paul again. He dropped out and then came back in.
Ooh.
What happened, Paul?
He was undressing.
Yeah, I have a little bit conservative that way. Liberal otherwise.
Do something?
No.
What were you going to say, Mario?
Oh, hey, if you cannot break someone with their background, just make things up and break them down like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Plus, as a president, you cannot do anything right.
Yeah. It's a nice picture.
There was some people that did get a free ride, like JFK. They gave him a free ride. I mean, it was a different era, mind you. But they didn't air the sleaze. LBJ, same thing. He was a sleazeball too.
Yeah.
Most of them were. Clinton was a sleazebag. Reagan was just retarded. No, he was really up to lunch. In his second term, the Alzheimer's was getting to him.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I was wanting to show everybody that picture Paul was showing. That's why I presented him for a couple seconds.
I just took that today at the meeting.
What's that? What did you say, Paul?
I just took that one today.
Oh.
National Science and whatever museum.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys got any plans for tonight? Wherever you're at?
Well, it's countdown to Donald, so it'll be 9 days at midnight. Just waiting for the apocalypse called Donald.
I had joked.
Go ahead, Paul.
I had joked months ago that after his inauguration, a few hours later, the Secret Service reports that he's disappeared. They can't find him.
Or he's been assassinated.
That's catch my drift.
Could you imagine what will happen to that hair? Ooh.
Yeah. You guys are going to get me some knocks on my door from the Secret Service now. Behave, goddammit.
Do you think they care?
First of all, he's not president yet, so that law isn't in effect yet.
It doesn't matter if he isn't a president yet. Huh?
Like I said, I just don't see him lasting long. He's going to say something.
No, if anything, he'll last the 4 years, and then he'll be a one-term president. That's it.
Oh, I think Melania's in more danger. I mean, she's 46 now. She's going to be replaced any day now. He never keeps anybody that long.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything before he was president. What the hell do you think he's going to say afterwards? Or do? Like I said, he's going
to blame people for everything.
He's going to push the wrong button on the wrong person, and that'll be it.
He's going to say, "You're too old. I don't want you anymore."
You're 46.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he can marry his daughter like he secretly wants to.
Yeah.
I can post a picture of Trump. That's right.
He'd like that.
Post a picture of Trump. Where are you going to post a picture of Trump at?
Let's give me a chance here.
Oh, I can. I can make it fun. Hold on. I'm going to share.
I already did it.
No, hold on. I'm going to share a picture as well.
Right color in there.
It better not be X-rated. Damn it.
And this being, I would much rather have something to do with, because I think orangutans are pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I think they got the hair.
You never see my spider picture of Trump either.
How about this one?
Who the hell is that?
It's a white Obama.
No.
That looks like a common. Hold on, let me present you real quick so I can.
That looks like Obama and Putin put together.
Yeah, that looks like a combination of Barack Obama and Vladimir Putin.
Yep.
It does.
It kind of fits. That's the strange thing.
Well, except for the psychotic eyes, those are all Putin.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
A little fro, that's all Obama.
Okay, I'll post my my Trump picture. Another one.
Oh shit. Crazy. That's the craziest picture I've ever seen.
Do you know what I want to see? I want to see what happens with him and Angela Merkel. That's going to be interesting.
I don't really know too much about Merkel. I don't know much about her.
I know more than enough that I want to know, so let's keep it at that.
What about her? Tell us. You like gossip.
Let's just say I do not like her.
Really? Why?
Let's just keep it at that.
What do you think will happen between her and Trump, though?
Well, I am hoping for a secret love child, but But
She's got no eggs left. She's like 100. He's shooting blanks.
She's like
The last kid he
100.
had is converted.
Oh,
What's his name? Baron. The space between his ears is barren.
oh shit!
Little autistic bastard.
Just think of the secret love child.
The secret love child.
Shit. Yeah, just
there,
it has to happen.
there's a person. Yeah, there's a person in the chat that goes by the name of Zeal, and then that Merkel has no children and she has ruined Europe.
She has what?
Has no children and she has ruined Europe.
Is she a carpet muncher?
I have no idea what's going on with her. I don't know anything about her.
Would she get along with Ellen?
How about this picture?
Ooh.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. What do we got here?
He's wearing a shirt.
Vladimir Putin riding a velociraptor.
He's usually topless.
Yeah, that would have made it actually better.
Yeah. He's always topless. He's like Melania. He can't keep his clothes on.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a shit ton of Putin memes, so.
Yeah, Putin memes.
Oh yeah.
So is there any leaders in Europe you like? Any of them?
Yeah, absolutely. As long
Which
as
one?
they're dead.
There's got to be somebody there.
Nope.
I mean, we're stuck with Trump over here. There's got to be somebody that knows what they're doing somewhere.
A good politician is a dead politician.
This world is fucked.
There was a good politician here in the Netherlands, Dr. Kennedy.
Who?
We had a good politician here, and before he actually, he was actually going to be voted. Everyone loved the guy, but before he was actually voted in, I guess, elected, he got Kennedy treatment, which was
Oh, he lost his head.
yeah.
Do you know who I really did not like, and who is an icon and hero here? Is Jackie Kennedy. I thought she was the ultimate white trash. She'd fuck for a bracelet. I mean, I just thought she was trash.
I'm not good, but $20 is $20.
I think you misread her completely.
Oh, I thought she was as trashy as they came.
No.
No, Michelle Obama is always my first lady, the ultimate first lady to me.
I'm gonna be making a video about her last speech. I'm working on it right now.
It was awesome. All of her speeches were awesome.
Her speech, her last speech, there was a couple of things in her speech that I didn't agree with, and I'll be getting into that when I make the video. But it's on the drawing board right now, and I'm still trying to formulate a so that I can, start shooting a video and editing and stuff like that. So,
you go easy on her. She's my idol.
Oh, so how I could say my opinion on Merkel, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
There is a reason why I gave her the nickname Mengele.
Mengele? Like Joseph?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's severe.
I don't really like I was saying, I don't really know enough to have an opinion about her.
Well, she's sort of the chief honcho in Europe at the moment.
Yeah. I do know that instrumental in regards to bringing in all kinds of Syrian refugees over.
I have a hard time understanding there's awful echo.
Amari, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but I have a hard time understanding stuff because there's an echo going on, really, really bad.
Hmm.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that there's some feedback there going on.
Oh. Okay, what did you say earlier?
Syrians.
Well, understand about Merkel. She was instrumental in bringing all kinds of Syrian refugees over.
Mm-hmm.
Germany took the bulk of them, I think. Did
Yes.
the Netherlands take any?
Oh yeah,
You
we
took a
took a
bunch
ton
too?
as well. So did French, France. Well, you know what happened with the United Kingdom. So yeah.
Well, wasn't Brexit mostly about immigration more than anything?
Hmm.
Yeah.
They don't want the refugees.
Yeah, and as part of the EU, they have no control over the immigration policy. Right?
Hmm. Yep.
Well, we took 30,000, and there's
Yeah.
been no backlash here. So
Yeah. 30,000 versus Europe taking a couple of millions. Well, the United States is pretty much instrumental in the clusterfuck going on over there. Mhm.
Well, see, I know up on this, and this is something that's pretty crazy when it comes to my neck of the woods here in the state of Texas. The city that I currently live in, when it comes to refugees, basically, and understand the government or city officials, and are at war with the federal government because the federal government wants to keep on pushing more into the city when we are overflowing basically, and we don't have any more room for them.
are you in
And we
Brownsville?
don't want to have anything to do with, what I mean, bringing more in. Now, another big city that I know of right now, similar situation is Houston, Texas. From what I understand, there too, a lot of refugees from Syria, Somalia, and it's, from what I understand, there's some crazy stuff going on over there. And what I mean by crazy stuff is that these people in these neighborhoods that are Muslim, obviously, that are getting together and they're forming their own leadership. They're electing their own leaders because they don't like the quote unquote Western government and how they run things. And they have a problem with assimilating, et cetera, et cetera. They don't like Western culture, period. Something, that was a little bit of a concern of mine, so I started reading up on it. And every time there's information like that coming out, I do want to read about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The resettlement here was done nationally, so you didn't have like huge concentrations in any one place.
Okay, on the 15th of October,
Yeah.
there were 10,000 refugees coming to the Netherlands. On April 1st, it was pretty much 0. Then on May, it was 2,500. June, it was 2,700. August, it was also 2,700. Then it jumped to 5,000 in August, I think. Then it became 6,000. Then it became 10,000. Then it went down again, and now it's climbing again. So we took more than 30,000 refugees just this year or last year.
What's the population of the Netherlands? Do you know?
17 million.
17. Okay.
Yes.
What's up, Paul?
Nothing. Said how many were there? I said 7.
Over
7
where you're
Syrians
at?
in Colorado?
Okay, we have now 16.8 million people. Wait, that was in 2013.
Yeah.
So, can I get a accurate one, plees? Thank you. Jesus. 70 million right now.
Mm.
So yeah, we got a ton of people in a very small country.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're bringing a lot over from Syria.
Oh, from Syria, it's not even that much. That's the amount of citizens of the Netherlands. Syria, it's not even that much. Last year we had from Syria. Let's see, Syria, 127.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
We got here where I live. We got a lot of from Somalia.
Where are you?
Mhm.
Dallas or San Antonio or where?
Panhandle.
Oh, okay.
But the whole of EU has around 3 million refugees
Yeah.
3 million. Ooh.
versus 30,000. I think the United
Yeah.
States has nothing to complain about refugees, if you ask me.
Well, they
Well,
have the
I've
Mexican
been-
problem for many years.
Well, thing is,
I've been.
the,
Go ahead.
the thing is with the United States is okay. The East Coast is quite inhabited. West Coast also has a couple of cities, but there is so much empty space. So much empty space. You guys have more than enough space for 30,000 refugees.
Yeah, but who wants to go to
Build.
Nebraska?
Build it.
Nebraska?
Yeah, build it. Build a city for them. And
Yeah.
It's called water.
Give them Montana.
well,
Montana.
It's called water.
water. Well,
You
that's
have
not
no
really.
water. No. A lot of places out there, yeah, it's a lot of big, but there's nothing there.
Mm. Well, of course. And with that, when I say build something, I'm talking make it livable.
Yeah.
Like, so there's water, there's food there, housing. Yeah,
But there's
bit
bigger
from the-
problems than that. I mean, look
a
at
bit from
Detroit. They
the-
got to rebuild that first.
hey, a bit of money from the military towards that, and there you go. You can build a paradise.
Oh, you want to take money from the military? You fool. You're
No.
being foolish now.
No, I'm not being foolish. Like it's an overfunded thing anyway.
Oh, you fool, you fool.
Well, it depends on your priorities and your culture. I mean, up here, they spend percentage-wise about the same you spend on your military. They spend on healthcare here. That's
Well,
the priority.
well,
So,
the
I mean,
Netherlands doesn't
different
spend jack
culture.
shit on the military. Like our military of the Netherlands is ancient. Like we don't even have tanks.
Oh, we send in beavers. They just sort of gnaw at the enemy.
So
It'd be nice if we had a better healthcare system over here. I tell you that much.
You need single payer. You need government. There's no other way.
We know what we need. What we need is a real Congress.
Well, political will is what they need.
No, a real Congress, people. I mean, that comes with it, you know. A real Congress, all that will come with it.
You ever listen to some of those guys in Congress? They're just absolutely.
okay, what we spend on the military here is 1.4%.
That's what we spend too.
The United States,
Over 4.
4.3%.
Yeah.
On the second place is China. China? Third is the United Kingdom. Fourth is France. Fifth is Russia. Sixth is Germany. Seventh is Japan. Eighth is Saudi Arabia. Ninth is Italy, and on the 10th place is India. Ironically enough, the country who spends, if we are talking about percent, is actually Saudi Arabia on top with 8.2%.
Yeah, but that doesn't make them a world power because they just don't have a population base. There's
Wait.
340 million people in the United States. So, I mean.
Wait, there's a country with 20.9%, which is on the 94th place, which is, well, percent, I guess. But,
Yeah.
But the United States gives the most to the military.
Yeah, there's a price to be paid for being a world power.
Well,
you know, and I personally think that, you know, the reason, you know, that's why, you know, sciences suffer, you know, in regards to and research in for, you know, space and exploration or development of equipment, and just like there's supposed to be a successor to the Hubble Space Telescope called the James Webb Telescope, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to go up, but I'm not sure if it's going to go up or when it's going to go up. I'm not sure, because Neil deGrasse Tyson made a comment about it, how incredible, absurd amount of money the military budget, when a lot of that money can actually go into other places like, you know, science and NASA,
research and development,
stuff like that.
you know.
Yeah.
But the lucky thing you have, American does it better than anybody else. The best scientists, the smartest people in the world, it's a magnet. You get the best people from around the world into the United States. You always have, because there's just so many opportunities in the United States for those people. I mean, the brain drain coming out of Canada is enormous. I mean, you know, some of our best people go down there because there's more opportunity in the United States. You know, so you are.
Yep. Walter in the chat, he says Hubble, Tyson, all appeals to authority. What do you mean by that, Doctor? That I'm curious. But go ahead, Martha. What were you saying?
No, I was just spouting off about how America is just great at attracting the best of the best in every field of science. I mean, that's the place you go. You know?
Yeah.
There's just so much opportunity there. And they're so well compensated in the United States that other countries really can't compete with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of stuff. I mean, I just feel personally that there are so many things that we could, as far as research and development is concerned and stuff like that, you know.
Unfortunately, it always takes a crisis or something before everybody gets off their ass and funds the stuff that needs to be funded.
Yeah,
you know? It's like you have to have your back in a corner, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
But you've got the brain power, and you've got the technology. I mean, I can't see, you know, everybody talks about China and India. I can't see anybody eclipsing the United States for 50 years. I really can't. I mean, even if the GDP of China is higher, you got to look at it in terms of the population is 3 times that of the United States. So, I mean,
yeah,
you got to.
I have a question for you guys. Now, of course, from what I understand, there was a race to see who could land on the moon first, and will there be a race to see who lands on
Mars? Oh, absolutely. China.
You know,
China can do whatever they want. I mean, they don't have as much money as the United States, but they don't have a Congress to deal with. You know, they can just get behind an idea and just go for it. You know, yeah, I think they probably will get there first.
yeah. Bud says in the chat that we spend so much on defense to keep the production infrastructure in America and ready to ramp. It is wasteful. I'm assuming he's saying there.
No, the thing is there's plenty of infrastructure stuff that needs to be done in this country. That'd be more than enough for having jobs and everything else.
Yeah, look at the cities you have to rebuild. Like I was saying with Detroit, it's
Right. There's more than enough to do there that'll keep people busy and the economy going and all that.
yeah, the interstate highway system, the schools, everything. Yeah.
Right. There's plenty of to be done. And also be able to do the space program, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, we were getting into the what is it, the F-35 fighter planes, the same planes that you're going for, and it's skyrocketed so out of control the cost of that plane that the government here is actually talking to Boeing because it's just gotten so far out of hand. I think it's General Dynamic that's doing the F-35s, and the cost overruns have been into the billions of dollars. And the U.S. government has funded that, you know.
Yeah.
It's like there's no control in the military-industrial complex. You know, they just overruns is just normal. You know, they'll make a quote, and it ends up being like 10 times the cost initially quoted, and nobody does anything about it.
Let's see what else we have here. It says fuck landing on Mars. That's so 1960s. We are going to live there.
Had they continued on the path that NASA was on, they probably would have landed on Mars in the late 70s. But it was after the Apollo program, they went into the space shuttle stuff. And the technology for that was nowhere near as cutting edge as Apollo. You know, they just didn't see it as a priority.
Yeah.
But now with all these refugees, we need Mars.
Yeah. It'd be nice, you know, an accomplishment like that as far as landing on Mars is concerned. It'd be nice.
Well, they substitute those achievements with wars. You know, America always has to have a mission or a goal or something. And it hasn't been anything productive for the last 2-3 decades, you know?
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. What is America's goal? What is its place in the world anymore? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Hopefully something will happen, you know, something good will happen here shortly in the future.
I just think the most important thing the country needs to do is make education available, because you're just going to have more angry, bitter people that can't find jobs that pay a living wage. I mean, the days of, you know, walking into a factory and getting $25 an hour plus all your benefits, that's gone now. I mean, it's not going to come back no matter what Donald says. Maybe a couple hundred jobs here or there, but it'll never be the mass industrial complex it used to be. You know?
Yeah.
Society's changed, and, you know, a lot of people got left behind.
Yeah. People got left behind.
I mean, the lower skilled jobs that pay well will be mostly in infrastructure. You got to pour some money, like he was saying, into infrastructure. Otherwise, these people are going to starve.
There's plenty of jobs there.
Well, remember that BP spill, all the jobs and money that went into Louisiana? that put food on the table for a lot of people for a few years, you know.
Well, the thing is, any place that can keep the money being spent in itself is, say, you have a city, and the longer that money is exchanged within the city for goods and services, the richer that city is. Until finally the money goes out to do whatever it needs to do, buy food, whatever the case is. And the thing with working on the inner structure of the country, that money's going to stay here, because you're going to have steel, you're going to have concrete, you're going to have transportation of goods of that stuff to get to where it is. There's all kinds of things you don't even think about that keep that whole thing functioning.
But the risk comes when you, let's say you do the infrastructure.
Yes.
And you put up all these trade barriers and you end up paying 3 times more than you should for steel or whatever. And
well,
you have all these trade barriers.
Here. Then you make it here.
Yeah. But
what?
This is what kills. 95% of the world lives outside the United States. You have to sell your goods abroad.
Eventually, yes, but like I say, the longer you keep the money before it goes out of the country and it's exchanged within an area, the richer that area is. And that would do a lot of that, because a lot of stuff would be bought here and everything. You're not going to ship in concrete from somewhere else when we have plenty of places to make it here. You can get the steel going again for that. You don't need a war style like for World War II, but until you get that going, and there's going to be other things you're not even going to think about that it's going to generate.
But there's a balance you got to maintain. Otherwise, you start getting into hyperinflation and stuff like that. I don't know. It depends how far Trump wants to go with it,
So you start it, you can't fix it.
Well, I look at it this way. I mean, there's probably, I don't know, 20, 30, 40,000 people here that work in manufacturing, the automobile industry. The government here pumped in billions of dollars at the same time Obama did to bail out GM and Chrysler. Now, if you put a tariff on the cars coming in from Canada, the plant's shut down here.
I'm not even talking about tariffs. That's another old story. It's got nothing to do with infrastructure.
Yeah, but you're talking about Buy American.
No. I'm saying when you're doing construction work, I'm not talking about cars. I said you're doing construction work. You're going to get your supplies from your own country for that. That base, the concrete, we're going to be buying concrete from you. You probably aren't doing that now. Are we buying steel from you?
You're buying it from China.
Well, whatever. But we can then start our own industry back again for making steel and stuff.
You can, but you get into the clusterfuck of the World Trade Organization, and you get into trade wars. I mean, it is so complicated.
I'm not. Boy, you're throwing up roadblocks, and no wonder why nothing gets done.
Well,
you're going to throw up roadblocks. We might as well just forget about talking about anything then. Fuck it. That's it. We're done. You're going to throw a monkey wrench into the whole thing before you even get started. Hello, Republicans.
You can't be Trumpish about everything. I mean, sometimes you have to think these things out.
I didn't say everything. Oh, my God. What do I have to do? Make a whole damn thing? We get 80% from here, and we get 30% from here. I'm talking in generalities. Now you're specific. God, let's get the thing going first let's get the ship folks first before we start putting holes in the side. God.
This right here, it starts in the mud, said in the chat, whoever cracks shooting first, seeable future.
And it'll be America. It might be a Chinese national who does it, but they'll be working in the United States.
Yeah.
I have no doubt about it.
Quantum
I said nothing
computers.
about not buying outside the country. I just said the longer the money stays within an area, the more rich it gets. It's just the way it works. I didn't make up economics.
We're into quantum physics now. Catch up.
No. It ain't here yet, so I ain't worried about it yet.
It starts in the mud, says environmentalists won't allow manufacturing to come back to America.
Ooh.
Yes, that's like you can't change any way you produce things. Give me a break.
What else does he say?
No,
Well,
that's
guys,
all that he.
I'm going to bugger off. It's 5:41 in the morning here.
Oh, it's 11:41
Oh, shit.
here.
Yep. So
It's
10:41 where you are.
yeah, it's 10:41 where I'm at.
So it must be 9:41 in Colorado.
Do whatever. You
What's
people
up,
get-
Paul?
It's only 9:42. What are you talking about?
That's what I just said.
It's late, damn it.
This is late.
It is.
10:42 is late.
My
Duh.
mother would have been in bed 2 hours now.
Party animals, my God. No kidding. Jesus.
I got nothing to party about.
Because you don't. Because why?
Because I don't.
There must be something.
I don't think Paul does any partying of any
Nothing?
kind.
Nothing.
I don't think so.
Oh dear. I had another reason to smoke dope. Excuse me, I'm gonna light up.
The one who was the party animal is gone right now, so that's all I can tell you.
Which one is that? Oh, the European one?
No, my wife.
No, she was a party animal.
Well, she enjoyed it. I was. I better have talks. This is my party.
I'm going to put you on Plenty of Fish. I'm going to figure out a way to do that.
Fish?
Plenty of Fish? You don't know about Plenty of Fish?
Ah,
I'm going to pimp you out.
no.
I thought everybody knew about Plenty of Fish.
Yeah,
Might
here
be-
probably.
When's the last cheesesteak you had?
What's up, Paul?
I'm asking when's the last cheesesteak you had? Like every area has its own thing.
I've never had a cheesesteak yet.
Oh, we got some here. We got one place that makes good
Yeah.
cheesesteak. A couple miles from me.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was funny. I went to that CC's Pizza place, and I had Philly cheesesteak pizza.
I might in the future I might try a cheesesteak. I'm not sure. I haven't tried one of those yet.
It's a good Christian meal.
What?
No.
Good Christian meal.
How you figure that?
It just seems wholesome.
No, we didn't make no blood sacrifices for it. Outside of the steer.
Yeah. Well, guys, here in about probably 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down
That's okay.
because
I want to go.
Where are you going now?
work on another video.
Oh, about what?
I'm not sure yet. I got a couple of topics that are floating around. I'm gonna pick one of them and you'll write the script and stuff and get it done.
Well, the best way to do.
I got
You check out Right Wing Watch. Right Wing Watch on YouTube.
I'll have to take a look. I've heard of them, but I've never watched any of their stuff. I think I've done about a couple of articles from there, but I've never watched the YouTube channel. No.
Well, you should check it out because it's mostly evangelicals, ministers, and all those people. Yeah, lots of material there.
I couldn't watch it.
Why, are you right wing?
I don't feel like throwing things at my monitor.
Oh my God, he's speaking like a Republican, for God's sakes.
No, I just don't like stupidity. I can only listen to it for so long, and I can't do it.
Well, that's what it's about. It's about stupid right-wing people.
That's right, and I can't stand watching stupid right-wing people.
I thrive on it.
Huh?
I thrive on it.
You thrive on the stupidity of others. Well, I don't.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as much as I hate Donald Trump, I do find the whole thing amusing.
I don't find it amusing now when it's serious.
It is serious, but it's amusing.
No.
Will he be shot? Will he be impeached? Will he, it's like, he's not going to be there very long.
See, you're in a different environment. It's going to affect you completely differently.
Not really.
You're not dealing with it. Yes, really.
No.
Not right up front. Not right up front. Just by the way you're talking, I can see you don't think it's going to affect you as much as you think.
Oh, it's going to affect us totally. We are so integrated as countries. I mean,
then how can you even? I don't understand. I don't understand watching stupidity to laugh at. I don't do it.
Because at
a lot of times I watch Aaron Rod go after this one guy and stuff, and I just pass over when the other guy's talking, and I go back and when Aaron started talking again, because I ain't gonna listen to it. I've heard enough already. My plate of stupidity talking had filled up decades ago.
Oh, I don't talk to these people. I just
I didn't say talk to them. Listening to them, their talk. I don't need it. What do I need to be aggravated?
I got to admit, I enjoy listening to them.
I don't, because what they say affects me. It still affects me. If what they said bounced off the walls and that was the end of it, okay, but that's not how it is.
See, I listen to them and I feel like totally sane.
You can see what happened with that talk. He's going into the White House. People taking this lately, not realizing the implications and how important it is. I'm sorry.
Oh, people do.
Do I sound like I'm a happy person right now to you? What do I have to say or do to make you understand that it upsets me? What's the magic? Tell me.
There's a ton of people that are upset. They're just handling it differently. The man's a total psycho. I just don't see him lasting. I really do not.
I don't either, but until such time, until it happens.
It will happen. Even if it comes down to the 25th Amendment, it's going to happen. You know how much scandals there. There's enough to impeach him on already. And the press has only just started really digging. He scared them. I think that's part of what he did. He scared the press off of him because he was just so vicious. But they got nothing to lose at this point. They're going to go for his throat. And they will absolutely decimate him.
I have no idea of why the press would be worried about him. There's absolutely nothing he has authority to do. Nothing. Zilch.
What do you mean there's nothing he has the authority to do? He's president. What are you saying about authority?
He can't do anything to the press.
Oh, he seems to think he can.
He seems to think he can build a wall. What does it? I don't care what he thinks. What he thinks about how things work does not matter.
But people believe this shit.
The press doesn't have to believe bullshit. The press doesn't have to believe his bullshit.
Well, he's going to go down in flames.
I got something for you guys. It started in Mud says we have a Manhattan Project style initiative for green manufacturing or solar power or something like that, if anything.
No kidding. But we don't have the people in Congress that are going to do that. I'm amazed at how many windmills I passed in Kansas when I moved out here. We went through northern Kansas, and you would not believe all the. Look up how many windmills Kansas has. I think the last time I looked, it was like 1,700.
Yeah.
Well, you've got lobbyists pushing back.
Excuse me?
Well, you've got lobbyists pushing back against all that kind of stuff.
That's nice, but it's an industry now. People are making money off it.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's all about money. Like,
Yes.
I mean, it's special interest.
Here's the funny thing. Oil costs $100 a barrel, whatever the case is. All right? When the demand goes down, it becomes higher because they still have their same bills. Yeah. And not only that, they make more profit because now they have to refine less to make the same money they were making before. They have less to ship, so they make the same money they made before. You know, it only wins with them. And there's so many other industries for petroleum products. They're called plastics and such. There's other avenues to make money with petroleum products. There's all kinds of avenues.
But guys,
situation for them. Either may have more people use it or less use it, and then they just charge more for it and still make money, and then they have less logistics to worry about.
Well, here they're scrambling to make money on green energy. They shut down all of the coal burning electrical plants. There's no coal burning in this province at this point. Mm-hmm. And it's going to take a long time before they make any money.
But like I say, look up how many windmills, and that's all kinds of industry. That is all kinds. I should have took one picture when I was coming here because they had just one of the, veins, one of the props, and it's unbelievably big. I should have took a picture because it was down on the ground. It was on a truck in the front, and then there's a whatever you would call it, a wheelie on the end, But to be on the ground, you get a real perspective of how big it is, especially when you have people walking around.
Yeah, we've got thousands of them.
How much money you think that is, and how much industry that is?
A certain amount. I mean, most of ours are built by Siemens.
Excuse me?
Most of our wind farms are done by Siemens from Germany.
Well, wherever they're coming from, somebody's making money.
Yeah, Siemens is making a fortune. General Electric, too. They're doing them, too.
I would have to look up who, because they can manufacture those things real easy here. All kinds of jobs.
All right, guys, I'm gonna probably shut it down for now. Because I got another show I got to prepare for in the morning, and then the video. So you guys have a good night.
Yeah, what time do you plan to do that? Because I don't know if I'll be up yet.
I'm not sure yet. It's gonna be kind of hard to. I'm trying to schedule it because the guy I'm going to talk to, I can't remember if he lives in England, Australia. I can't remember the specific time, but I gotta watch the time real carefully because the hours between he and I are extremely different, and I gotta make sure, it's convenient for him.
He's a
6 hours difference.
So I'm going to probably have it in the morning sometime.
Okay, whatever. I'm around.
Yeah.
But I don't plan to be up early.
Oh, second time
Yeah.
you've been dumped. Second time you've dumped us. Oh well.
Oh, I ain't dumping anybody. Damn it! I got a few projects I need to work on. I'll have another hangout for everybody to come in.
You Hispanics are so aloof.
Whatever.
But you guys have a good night. I want to thank you guys for.
You can confirm with me here real quick. Then you call. Angry has a $500 bet that he thinks that Trump's going to make it for 4 years. See, I put my mouth. My money is my money goes where my mouth is. There, Mark. I got a $500 bet that's already on his channel with somebody that's.
When it comes to that particular wager, I don't have $500 where I could put in my mouth to make that wager bet. So
I showed him the money, didn't I? Did I show you the money? Yes, I showed you the money.
Yeah.
So,
do you actually think Trump people are monitoring these things?
No. But I want to thank everybody for showing up. I got to go because I got a couple of things I got to work on and prepare for.
I'm going to bed.
But thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate that. Thank everybody in the chat for showing up, all the viewers. You guys have a good night. Be safe.
Evangelicals.
If you can, be good.
Be naked.
And don't name it after me.
And don't name it after me.
Who's she?
That's my wife.
Hi.
Hi, Martha.
Martha.
I said Martha.
Oh, she says, hi, Martha.
How you doing?